What's up, everybody? This is Zoya, and we are going to be looking at more memes that you guys posted on the Discord. And this time, it's a little bit further down, but you guys posted a lot, so I'm still way behind on, like, you know, the current page. But that's okay. We can make our way more slowly. It's fine. We can enjoy most memes, right? So that's what we're going to do today. Now, it is you laugh, you lose, which means if you laugh, then you lose. If you lose, you have to do a punishment. And I realized from some of your comments, guys, that the punishment that I usually give you is not much of a punishment anymore because you've subscribed, you've done everything. So then the punishment is going to be head over to my Twitch channel if you haven't done so yet, and follow me there. And then whenever I stream there, catch me on stream and say hi and say, I'm the one who actually lost your You Laugh, You Lose challenge, so I'm here to do my punishment. Not that visiting my Twitch is necessarily going to be a punishment of sorts. Now, with that being said, if you enjoy this kind of content, please subscribe to the channel and like this video. And let's see if any of these can make you laugh. Your crush, her father, her first love, her ex-boyfriend, her brother, and then there's you. Now, you could kind of actually do this with pretty much any champion in League. Just pick some uwu girl and then all these other buff guys, right? And then some Yordle. Some Yordle is you. By the way, in the background, you might hear a little bit of a jingle. That's Kaisa playing with her toy feather. Pentakill. Quadra kill. Those are the goals, guys. If you're a Jhin and you got a Quadra, just stop. Stop there. Don't chase after Pentakill because then you're not a true Jhin main, okay? I'm no murderer. 013. Yep. I mean, he is not a murderer. He doesn't even have any assists. So, good for him. Now, it would be good if he also said, I'm not a feeder. When you waste flash instead of typing, that is so true. I've done it so many times. Like, sometimes I would type something and send it. Like, I would type, and then enter. And then I would like just immediately start typing again without pressing enter again. Been there, done that. When Thresh throws Senna and Lantern. Senna, Thresh. I mean, this is like, you need to know the lore, right? But maybe you don't necessarily need to know all the lore, but just the basic lore here, and this is pretty funny. Before every World Series, Riot balance team. Yep. Rise, oh rise. Whenever there's any kind of big pro competition happening, you don't really see him much in solo queue, but in pro play, Rise is still shining. Just like Orianna. I mean, you do see Orianna in solo queue once in a while, but Rise a lot less. Although recently, I feel like I've seen Rise in my solo queue more than Orianna. I'm not exactly sure why. Usually it's the other way around. First encounter, Skarner. I miss your kind too, Skarner. Would you like to hear their song? Bruh. I actually am working on the next personality video, which, spoiler alert, is going to be related to this stuff. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Hopefully I'll be able to finish with it sooner rather than later. You shall not pass! Look at all the mushrooms. That looks like old League, by the way, also. And I don't think this is possible anymore unless you're playing like One for All or something, or Earth. I think there's a certain amount of shrooms that you can put down, and then the ones that you put earlier start like disappearing. There's a timer, I guess. Their Aatrox, our Aatrox. The their and the our memes, they always get me. I think this is true. Although, on my team, I've had some pretty decent Aatroxes. It's not like a pattern necessarily. Set when he's with his mom, Set when he's on the Rift. This is, again, lore related. Now, Set is a good son to his mommy, okay? So, good for him, good for him. Keep up that good relationship. When the laning phase is over and you see that your top laner is 503, I don't want to play with you anymore. Yep, that's Yuumi. That is why possibly most people despise. Unless, of course, you are the 503 Darius, then Yuumi is gonna be your best buddy. So, guys, let's make it clear. F stands for flash. Naturally, flash should be on the F key, okay? Let's make that clear. All of you guys over here, all of you guys Godzillas, No, that's not how you do it. You need to be the King Kong, all right? You need to put your F on the flash. You need to put your flash on the F. See what I did there? A squared equals B squared plus C squared. E equals MC squared. F equals MA. 0, 21, 0, X1 Yasuo. Okay. I'm guessing this is done by a Rengar main. Am I right or am I right? Those are some nice abilities you have there. Would be a shame if they all missed. Yep. This abomination here, I'm gonna refrain from saying any more about it. Okay, moving on. It doesn't deserve my time. When you play League of Legends with your friends, 0, 10, 2. In rank, 15, 3, 8, you are Bjergsen, okay? And with girlfriends, 21, 1, 10. You are Faker. With girlfriends, you have multiple? Well, you did say your friends, so I'm assuming girlfriends and your friends are two different things. You should probably play with your girlfriend a little more. What does the fox say? Mid or AFK? Actually, you can play her as support just fine. You can also take her top, so that's a pretty toxic fox, I would say. Yasuo top, Yasuo mid, Yasuo support. Moving on. Fiddlesticks taunting champions by their past traumas be like, guilty, guilty, guilty. Brother, how could you betray us, bad boy? Against the Nasus. When the game is 100% lost, but there's always that one person, we win late. Listen, don't surrender. Keep going, keep pushing, keep trying. Unless, of course, it's absolutely hopeless and you have like 2 people AFK. Then don't waste your time. Just accepting the loss, raging at teammates, abandoning the match, reporting the whole enemy team for winning the game. Guys, it's all about your mindset. Just accepting your loss and moving on, that's never enough. What's this? Why is Sona and Lucian good at solving problems? Because they are the... Really? Really? What if the jungler never existed? Who would we blame then? That's a pretty good question. I mean, there's plenty of other people to blame. And I'm sure if the jungler did not exist, there would be something else that existed, so you would have something else to blame. Or the next best thing is just to blame the support, right? Because obviously. Fans, you can't just change characters' backstories every few years. League of Legends. Observe. Considering how they are like expanding the universe, it does become difficult like placing new characters within like the existing realm. So they are trying to tweak things, some revelations about other characters' past. And in a way, it's not that they are modifying necessarily everyone's backstories, it's that they are adding new things to the things that to the lore that already existed. Veigar ults. Silas takes his ult and kills him. Veigar, you dare use my own spells against me, Potter. I actually have been rereading some of the Harry Potter books and I just finished The Half-Blood Prince. So yes, that's exactly what Snape says. I appreciate the reference. Me, please gank top. Their Nasus is stacking out of control. Our jungler, we handle it by not handling it. The main way of countering Nasus is just perma ganking him. Like not letting him have a peaceful top lane, which for some reason the enemy always knows. The enemy jungler always knows when you play Nasus or you have a Nasus on your team. But whenever there's an enemy Nasus, for some reason your jungler is never ever aware of that. Therapist, Jin Zhao isn't a real thing. It can't hurt you. Jin Zhao. I wonder what that would be like. Would he still have the 4 gimmick? What if he had like Jin Zhao W, but the Jin W together, so like it's wider. Karma, stop feeding Azir. Poor Azir. All those memes about him being a bird, like come on, we get it. We get it. Small brain, don't int. I don't know why this makes me laugh. You know exactly what he's gonna do, right? When you go to check who's feeding and you realize it's you. At least, hopefully once you realize it, you will understand that all you need to do is just stop feeding, right? Running through jungle when suddenly, Hecarim! Been there. I think I was Fiddlesticks. At least with Fiddlesticks, you can like fear him and try to run away, but he's still too fast. Best bard cosplay ever. Can't argue with that. I think this is pretty accurate. Welcome to League of Legends, where your team sucks and your skill doesn't matter. Here's the thing, okay. here's the thing. I highly recommend watching this video, and I might actually leave like a card here or something to Coach Curtis's video on mindset in low elo, especially for bronze and silver players. Now, I do get the frustration here. I have been there as well. I think sometimes it's true. Your team does suck sometimes, and there are people who do intentionally feed, and especially in lower elo. Or like they just, sometimes they don't intentionally do it, but they're just new, so they don't really know what they're doing. So especially if you're in like bronze or low silver, you get those players. So I understand, but your skill actually does matter. So try your best. Hopefully we will be able to climb together. I'm in the same boat. I'm not perched on top of my high elo whatever authority to actually say like, oh guys, you should just play better, okay? I'm also in the same boat, also low elo, also trying to climb, and I feel you. But this probably is not the best mindset for long-term success in League. He, she, they, we. I actually got this skin shard in one of my openings, but I think I either disenchanted it or re-rolled it. So I think I re-rolled it, so I didn't get this skin, but maybe someday I will, and then I will try Swain. Your future bot lane. I mean, it is sometimes the bot lane that I see, and the most important part of this is the mastery. When the support dies just to save their carry, you're the real MVP. Hopefully, the carry is gonna recognize it when they're giving you an honor at the end. Because if they don't, shame on them, shame on them. League of Legends players, when they go outside and see ants fighting over a crumb of Dorito on the ground. That's kind of how I feel about pro play these days. There's literally nothing happening, and like they have a little skirmish over like the blue buff or the red buff. Nobody dies, nobody even gets like hurt that much, but like, oh, he's coming in, oh, the binding, oh, this and that. They're trying to make it sound a lot more exciting than it actually is. There's literally nothing happening. But I guess that's pro play. They don't really make the mistakes that we folks do in our solo games. So when do I get kills? That's the neat part. You don't. Yeah, that is Pike. The execute, honestly, is just... He can be so far behind, but one nice ulti on like 3 people, late game, done. Sasa Lele. Oh wait, it says sail. I read it as Sasa Lele. Oh, they do too. Sasa Lele. It's sail, sail, Akali. Yep, sail, sail. I thought it was Sasa Lele. 50 plus 50 equals 100%. Everything is free. Yeah, I actually looked at this and I was like, what's Sasa Lele? It took me a second. Actually, I get this all the time now that I'm in Korea, because a lot of times there are signs, and in Korean you can write vertically or you read from left to right, and sometimes there are signs that are kind of square-ish and they have like 4 different syllables, but I don't know how I'm supposed to read it, like this or like vertically. All right, let's do one more. Thing is, I play Annie. I wonder which Annie I am. Oh, this girl looks kind of cute. She's like, oh, so adorable. They're probably like cooking and they're doing a little show, you know, with like the fire. This made me laugh more than I really should have laughed. I really hope I'm not this Annie though. I have been this Annie though one time. It was so oppressive. Like I felt so strong. I had like 25 stacks of Magi's and everything. It was great. But anyways, we shall stop here. Oh, this Annie's making me smile. But anyways, guys, those were the memes for today. How did you enjoy them? Did any of these make you laugh? For me, for sure, probably the one that takes the trophy is gonna be the Annie, because, you know, I play Annie, so I can relate. There were actually a bunch of funny ones this time. But if you lost, you remember the punishment, right? You need to follow me on Twitch. And also in the comment section below, let me know which one of these actually made you laugh. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.